Hello, everyone, and thank you, Amy, for the warm introduction. So, my name is Chandler Watts. I am the Strategic Alliance Manager here at AvidXchange, and I'm responsible for the relationship not only with Acumatica, but all of our Acumatica partners as well. So, I am coming to you live from beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. I have been here about 4 years. I was raised in Greenville, went to school in Columbia. So I am about as South Carolina homegrown as it gets. So if you haven't spent any time here, please come down. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit, and you should be able to eat some good food, maybe see some football in the fall as well. So now we are going to get into why we are here today, and that is absolutely AvidXchange. So if you do not know anything about AvidXchange, we're going to start here with just kind of how we position ourselves and what our actual goal is for not only our business, but yours as well. So when we position ourselves, we are all about focusing on the middle market and transforming the way that those companies pay and receive their bills. Our model is basically an invoice to pay model. So we match purchase orders, we manage invoices, all of the vendor payments that are going in and out of your Acumatica ERP. We are responsible for that as well. So obviously our purpose is simply to just improve the processes that are going on with your customers and then win big together inside of our partnerships. Now, who is AvidXchange? Again, I just touched, we are highly focused on the middle market, and we simply automate the invoice to payment process. A little bit about us. Last year, we did over $300 million in revenue, and we grew over 27%. So not only is AvidXchange still growing, but our customers are still growing too. As far as scaling goes, we have got about 9,000 customers and over $200 billion being spent by all those folks. Now, if there's one thing that I would like you to take away from this, a key differentiator for AvidXchange is our supplier network. So you can see there, we've got about 1 million different suppliers that are inside of our network that are being paid by our solution, by your customers. Now, something else that pretty much brings us why you're here today is, and that's referral relationships and partnerships. So we actually have over 200 existing referral relationships out there. So listen, we are happy to work with pretty much anybody, but obviously today our focus is going to be our Acumatica API integration. Excuse me. So here is a slide pretty much just talking about the actual workflow of our solution. Now, obviously, like I said, we are invoice to pay, but also we have the flexibility to just do one of these if you'd like. So if at the moment you are not too focused on how your folks are getting paid and you want to capture your invoices, we can just do your invoices. And if for some reason your invoices are flowing steadily, but your suppliers are struggling getting paid, then we can just do the pay piece as well. So again, we can offer the entire solution or just one of these pieces. And it's fully serviced, right? So again, this is from the origination of the PO all the way to your supplier getting paid. Just a couple things inside here that folks typically ask about, and the first one is going to kind of be that 2- and 3-way PO match. So that is something we have the capability of. And then again, just touching on the pay side, as far as our supplier services team. So we've actually got a team of over 500 people that are dedicated to your suppliers that are going to be getting them onboarded with our solution, getting basically everybody enabled and on one page to where you can sit back and the next time you talk to your customers, they know exactly what's going on and where they need to be. So a couple key features and benefits of our solution. Obviously, pretty much everything. That the sexiest thing right now is OCR and artificial intelligence, right? So we actually use AI and OCR to scan over all of our invoices, and then we actually have real folks go back and triple check over it. And then our Timber Scan solution actually has other templates inside it that are going to allow you to smoothly work with other aspects of your business too. So daily reports, expense reimbursements, everybody is working through those. So we have had an Acumatica API integration since 2019. And we are up to date or always current, as Acumatica likes to call it. And then reconciliation, embedded pay, full service experience. I know these are a couple things that I've kind of already talked about. One question that we get a lot is, where do clients make payments to their vendors? Do they have to go inside of the AvidXchange solution, or can they do that actually inside of Acumatica? So we are an embedded pay solution, and you can make those payments without ever leaving your ERP. And again, it's a full service experience. So once you sign with Avid, we do all the heavy lifting when it comes to onboarding your clients and how they're going to get paid, and as well as ongoing maintenance. If you're adding new suppliers, if you're getting rid of suppliers, you name it, we have our claws sunk in on that experience, and we are here to help. Now, again, here are just some benefits that are going to revolve around increasing efficiency. Y'all have probably heard people talk about AP all day today. And I do want to touch that if for some reason somebody was going to ask me, what makes Avid different than all the other folks out there that are doing AP, and I'm going to have to go with the people. It is simply automation plus people here at Avid. You are never going to get an automated response. You're never going to end up talking to a robot. Like I said, we've got over 500 people solely on our supplier support team that are going to be taking care of all of those needs. Okay. And those are, like I said, real, actual people. So in the end, obviously the goals here are going to be to reduce costs, improves visibility into your businesses, especially into those invoice and payments. And then control is a big one too. A lot of people think they are relinquishing control to AvidXchange, and we're going to be making all these decisions for them. And that is not at all. You can absolutely do whatever you want inside of this that is going to be specific to your buyer or supplier. Now, in return, that's going to allow you to scale seamlessly. And then you're going to reduce risk too, simply just because of, security we have embedded inside of our solution. Now, I think it's always great to have a little customer testimonial here. And we had Conlin Construction Co. improve their AP process with TimberScan Titanium. So I'll go ahead and read this just really quick. So TimberScan Titanium allows our AP team to process large batches of AP bills efficiently, while also providing our project management team with a user-friendly platform to review crystal clear invoice images and approve cost coding details that are relevant to them without having to see all the noise in Acumatica. So that was from Brandon over at Conlin Construction. So that is all I've got for today. Again, I just want to thank everybody so much for attending this virtual conference. Shout out Darcy and Amy for putting together something that is just continues to amaze me of what they're doing over there. So I can't thank y'all enough. And I know we've got some time for Q&A. So if you've got any questions at all, feel free to throw them in the chat. Thank y'all so much.